to A Day in My Life. Today's vlog is going to be a detailed everything I do in a day because I just thought it'd be a good idea to share with you the truth of the matter. If you're new here, I'm Alexis Barber. I am a Wharton MBA student, an entrepreneur, founder of 2 Collective, which makes these amazing bathrobes, and an influencer. And I have a product launch next week, a launch party for it next week, and it's the end of the 4th week of classes going into the 5th week, so we're almost halfway through the semester, which is fun. Please don't talk to me about that. But I'm gonna start by I wake up, brush my teeth. And while I brush my teeth, I've always made it a habit to make my bed during that time. And now we're doing contacts. Ooh. So, I wanted to wake up at 5 a.m. today. And I fully was up at 5. I was like, I'm up. My alarm went off in my bathroom. I was like, I'm ready to go. I got back in bed because I was like, I have to film getting back in bed. And I realized I didn't have my camera in there. And I stayed in bed till 6:30. So, I'm upset with myself a little bit, but what can you do? I just have class at 10:15 today. And that's a class I can't really miss. But it's also a class I don't pay attention in, which is going to hurt me in approximately 2.5 weeks when I have to study for the midterm exam, or for the final exam, which I will probably fail, if I'm being honest. I don't really care about macroeconomics personally. I mean, I could care, like if I didn't have, it's not high on my priorities list. If I didn't have other classes and other stuff for 2 Collective that wasn't so pressing, then I would pay attention because it actually is interesting because I like knowing what the hell is up with inflation, you know what I'm saying? In the morning, I don't always wash my face. I just use, especially if I wash it the night before, because I have really dry skin and it, messes with me. Just go in with some Bioderma. This is just, I've been using this since high school, honestly. Korean skincare has always been on this game. And now I will pop in with my 2 morning serums. I'm gonna do the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Drops. This helps with skin darkening, like my dark spots and stuff. My skin, I'm about to get my period and I haven't broken out yet, knock on wood. And I'm feel like my skincare routine is really good right now. Then Summer Fridays Jet Lag Hydration Serum. Love. And then I usually cycle between these 2 moisturizers in the morning, the Innisfree one and then the Glow Screen. But lately I've also been trying out this Hope in a Jar SPF 30 from Philosophy. And I really like this one because it's got the SPF already in it, so it saves me a little bit of time, and I'm lazy, so yeah, it's just really thick. I'm not sure how well this would turn out on darker skin tones because it is pretty white, but I don't really mind that because I also really like how it smells. And then I can't with my brows. I do the Refi Brow Gel pretty much every day. I have this in my makeup and in here. And earrings. I literally don't feel like myself without earrings anymore, guys. It's bad. Okay. It is 6:38 and now I'm gonna do a quick journaling moment. I'm not gonna go on a walk today because on the days that I have class at 10:15, I don't do a morning walk because I walk to campus. So I basically have from now, which is like 6:40 to 9, and at 9 is when I need to get dressed and leave for school. I leave at 9:30. So since I typically film a TikTok and have to do my makeup, I put 9 as my stopping block of when it's time to stop working and get ready to go. This hair, worst thing I've ever seen in my life. The moon is so crisp. on the days that this is what I've got going on, I do a pretty simple journaling practice, which is and look guys, I am almost done with this journal. That's crazy. There's only 2 pages in it, so I'm gonna finish, there's a couple more. I only use this journal, by the way. These are I can't pronounce the brand, but they're linked in my Amazon. The Menesmoine. Okay, wait. I'm sitting on my remote, and I've been definitely sitting on this remote for like days and haven't been able to find it. And I'm like, where the hell is it? Because now my TV's going off. Oh, here it is. Shut up. Get out of my way. And I only use the Uniball 207 1mm ballpoint pen, okay? These are my favorite things ever. I don't use any other pen, and I haven't since my internship at Google in 2019. 5 years. I'm loyal. Now, the journaling practice. 3 things. 1, gratitude, because we always have to recenter. You know what I'm saying? We have to get back to where we feel like, okay, we're in a good place. Like, I have everything I need. Everything's okay. Then I go into things I'm proud of myself for doing. And this is because even though I'm a perfectionist and have a very fabulous sounding resume, I have a lot of self-worth and like deservingness that I'm working through, where I'm like, I don't have to be perfect to be loved. That's my big thing, my big life lesson that I have to work on. So I have to write what I'm proud of myself for so that I can give myself more credit. And then I move on to how I want to feel that day. So instead of focusing on what I want to accomplish, because I've got to-do lists for that, I focus on how I want to feel that day and like setting my intentions for how I want to feel. And that helps me be more present throughout the day. And then if I have time, I like to do something called best case scenario journaling, which is where you write out in a certain situation what the best case scenario would be. And I also like to do that in ChatGPT. That's something I've been doing when I have more time to do like self-reflection stuff, because you write out like the situation and you're like, what do you think the best case scenario is? And it reads it back to you in a way that like really is exciting, but there's also a lot of benefit in writing it because it comes from your soul. So let's get into it. Alexa, play Pure Meditation from Apple Music. I also listen to meditation music during this.
Apple Music.
Wow. This journal started in May, and now it's really like a summer journal. So much happened in this entire timeline. So much growth of trusting my own decisions and believing in myself. Yay! Okay, time to get to work. Okay, so let's chat about what's going on and how I'm organizing and get to work. So it's 7 now, and does my monitor like not want to like exist anymore or something? Like, step it up. Okay, there we go. So something I do that I try to do, I don't do this every night, but I try to write down exactly what I need to do in the morning, because when I don't know and I'm laying in bed like, oh, why should I get up right now? It's important to have a list to refer back to. So last night before I went to bed, I wrote down the things I need to do today, which are review our launch content and schedule it. That's most important for me. That's my P0. So I've talked about this before, but at Google, we had this like internal way of talking about priorities as things that are priority 0, priority 1, and priority 2. And that's how you would decide what projects you're working on or how you would structure your day. And if your boss asked you in the middle of the day to do something, you would say, is this P0 or P1? Like, as in, like, do you need me to do it by EOD, or do you need me to focus on my other projects that are here in front of me, etc., etc. So P0 for me is reviewing launch content, strategy and scheduling all of that, and then finishing inviting people to the event so that we can get all the invites in by tomorrow so that people have at least over a week before they decide to come. And then the second, or like P1, for example, things I still need to get done today, but they are not the first things I'm gonna start with, is ordering all of the supplies for the party and doing some admin. So I need to respond to my accountant, do QuickBooks, reschedule my laser appointment, blah, blah, blah. And then like there's P2, which is packaging edits and whatever homework I might have. So once these are all good, this is like, if this list is all crossed off by the end of the day, I'm gonna feel good. So I'm excited about that, but I did just get some emails and stuff this morning looking at things like my TikTok shop. We just got too collective on TikTok shop and I wanna sign up for that, get all of that figured out. So yeah, now I'm gonna get started with launch content and confirmations of everything, and we are gonna go. The problem is my Chrome and my computer have been acting the fuck up. I'm not having it. Yeah. And typically when I'm doing this work, I have my little space heater down here for my feet, and I also am listening to pop music. Yeah, something about a pop girl really gets me going. Wait, what transfer? Alexa, play Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter.
Playing Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter from Apple Music.
Why is Chrome moving at the speed of a fucking snail? Oh! It's 8 a.m. Coffee number 2, but it's decaf because I'm a good girl. So far, what I just did right now is that I went through the content for the launch, which my lovely editor, Ariana, just edited for me. And I'm scheduling those posts into Instagram Reels and TikTok so that I don't have to like overthink it over the next few days. Luckily, like I don't have class today's the only day, and yesterday were the only days that were like I really did not have time to really think about stuff because I have class. But the next few days are good, so just like scheduling it and knowing what we're posting feels a lot better to me. And next I'm going to make sure all my content is aligned, like make sure I know what I'm posting, and then I'm gonna draft some stuff for podcast recording because I'm not gonna have time to do pods until tomorrow, unfortunately. But I want to write out what we're doing so that I know what I want to pull. And then, yeah, my hair is so scary. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it together, and you're gonna see what I've been doing because I'm getting questions on Instagram like, "What are you doing with your hair?" Heat, babes, heat damage. This is a part of my day, and usually every morning I FaceTime Rebecca, at least. Usually Temmie as well. Look how pretty she looks today.
Oh, thanks.
She is an 8:30, so she's going to school. Alright, I will see you on campus then.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, now I'm getting into posting. Okay. Alexa, resume playing. Okay guys, so let's talk about the hair. I have heat damage, as you can tell, from like here, like see this is all new growth, but from like here to here, heat damage, yuck. So I've been trying to wear my curls naturally, so what I do is I just take the top section of like the pieces that are not super defined, separate that out, because all that can be defined. Put all this in a clip. Then I'm gonna take all this. I'm going to use a spray bottle. And this is, I'm gonna define all these curls with this. I like this Curls Creme Brulee cream. This is something I've been using like since I was like in college. Just to give it, you can see my hair needs a lot of love. And then get that through in the areas where I want to define. I like the volume I've got going on right now, so there's that. Curls. And then I like this bread gel for more definition. So as you can see, that's the difference on this side versus this. It's like frizzy and brittle. This is like more defined and juicy. I still need a cut, but I'm too scared to go somewhere in Philly. I like chickened out last time because my aunt is the only person who's ever cut my hair in my life. And she was... And like, I don't know, like the Philly hairstylist, etc. Like, I just don't know. I'm too scared, so I'm probably gonna wait till Thanksgiving, which is criminal, like, and actually so bad, especially if I get my hair like blown out. Like the ends look terrible because I haven't had a trim since January. We can't do it all. I'm not always hot. I'm also behind on a laser appointment. I also need to get my lashes done. Not having my lashes done is my least favorite state to be in. But I'm going to New York next weekend, not this weekend, so it's just 2 weeks of being ugly, I guess. Yeah, so I do that to that section, and all of that is pretty defined and cute. And then, for the top section, we shall spray a little heat protectant. Oh, great job. And we'll just take this curling wand. It's from Target. It's like $30. And wrap it around for a bit. The smoke is just the heat protectant burning off. And just for a little bit. And we're good. So this is like pretty big sections and stuff because I'm gonna like rake my hands through it, but this is how I'm getting my hair to look semi-normal. Yeah, so there's that. That's what we're doing. Ta-da! Okay, this is the hair now. I just sprayed some hairspray on it, and now it's time to put my face on. And during this time is when I'm trying to do content creation, so I am gonna film a TikTok while I get ready, and I'm going to do a outfit video. I laid my outfit out. You guys saw that. And yep, that's really it. Oh, I want to try the new lip liner that I got. Did I put it here? Yes. Yes. Let me put that on before I film this. This is the mauve one. I don't want to film with this because nobody's going to watch the video if I have my lips looking like this. So I'll just talk to you. And then I'll talk about what I wanted to talk about on my get ready with me video. But let's talk my everyday makeup routine for school. So sometimes I don't wear makeup. Most of the times I do, just because you never know who you're gonna meet at school. Like, for example, yesterday I wore athleisure, and like that's totally fine, but I kind of wish I looked more put together because the CEO of Rothy's was there, and I've worked with Rothy's in the past as a brand, and it's just nice because you never know. Like, this is a campus where there's a ton of people coming to speak all the time, and like I forget that. So always looking presentable is also just a really good way to, it's a really good like thing for your personal brand, I feel like, because something I've noticed like as a black woman in corporate spaces or as a black woman like in elite spaces is that people will give you so much more of the time of day than you would have gotten otherwise if you are dressed well and well put together. It is, yeah, it's a shame, sure, but also like it's a form of decorum, you know? And I personally, like in Gossip Girl, there was this one episode where Blair Waldorf was like, dress codes are like a sign of respect and of the times and stuff. Like, I personally believe in aesthetics and in dress codes and in traditional like looking good, just because it's like, it's a way of expressing yourself and demonstrating to the world that you care about what you look like. And I care about that. And I feel like it's gotten me really far. Just being well-dressed gets you really far. So, and I'm not the most well-dressed girl in the room by any means, but yeah. So for makeup, I do e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, L'Oreal Gloomy Glotion. This is what gives my skin so it doesn't look super dry. And then a little NARS. Sometimes when I'm in a rush, like on regular days, I do my Westman Atelier Stick Foundation. But today, I feel like this might be a little too light for me right now, and I am sticking with Syracuse from Miss NARS. NARS is the only brand partner that I have not worked with that I really want to this year, so let's manifest that happens for me. And then for under eye, Miss Cosas. I'm pretty loyal to most of my products, if I'm honest with you guys. I switch it up for like special events or going out. Why is my eye twitching? Or is that just my lash? But I'm pretty loyal, y'all. You're not gonna catch me slipping, but I'm gonna be on campus till like 8 today because I don't know if I said this earlier, but after school I have like some free time, but then at 4:30 I have a welcome mixer and dinner for the startup accelerator I was accepted to. So Wharton has a startup accelerator called VIPX. It's a long application process. It's very difficult to get into, and I luckily got in, and well, after a lot of hard work, got in, and I'm really excited because there's a lot of resources that come along with it to really help build my business. So I'm really excited, and I just feel like help and mentorship is the main thing I need. And you also get a grant to put towards your business. And that's the stuff I really need right now. And learning from like the best minds here is amazing. Like there's people in my cohort or who have graduated from this cohort who've gone on to build like major businesses and raise a ton of money in seed rounds and funding, and having the resources to do that is amazing. I'm also the only Black person doing it. I think there's one other woman, but there are 7 people in this cohort, and all of the other 6 are all AI-based companies. All AI-based companies, and I am the only one that's not. And I think that a reason I got chosen is because I've already made money. Like our business is over 6 figures in revenue, and that is something that like people don't always have. And so being a post-revenue business is really helpful. But the big thing with 2 Collective is that it's really all me right now, and a lot of the brand is my essence. So building a brand that doesn't just rely on me is the biggest problem and the biggest thing to overcome. So I'm excited to work on that this year. And then after that, who knows what will happen. It's Thursday and I don't have plans, but it's like Thursdays are the big days at Wharton, so I wonder what will happen. Okay, that's pretty much the makeup. Do I need to do some? I'll do some bronzer. Why not? It's right here. This is the Patrick Star One Size bronzer. I just go like that. And it is a really good product. I think the Patrick Ta and the Patrick Stars, they fucking revolutionized this game. Like, this is how you do it when you become a huge beauty influencer. You build really innovative, amazing products like these and like this, and you're a star. So I love them. Finish with her. And then we'll take this lip off and film the Get Dressed With Me TikTok. Okay, we filmed all that. 2 TikToks, but I'm behind on outfit videos, so I'm gonna post this one tomorrow. I posted twice on Talk all day already today. The only thing I need to post on is the 2 Collective TikTok now, and I want to do 2 posts on that today too. But we've got our bag. Today I'm taking to school my new protein water that just got sent to me, and my iPad, my laptop, my blue light glasses that might match this outfit if I want to put them on, new SD card for the mini vlog camera, Summer Fridays, pencil. This bag is like a criminal, the way that it's organized. Like, somebody lock me up. But I'll show you the fit and then we'll head out. I like to leave it, my class isn't until 10:15, but I like to leave at 9:30 because it takes like 30 minutes to get there. But this is what we're working with today. Classic all black vibes. I kind of want to change to silver jewelry, and I think I have time, so I'm going to do that. And then we're off! We made it to school. It's a beautiful day. Second class of the day.
get ready with us for entrepreneurship.
For entrepreneurship launch pad.
Olivia.
Oh God. This can't be my camera moment.
We're here. We're ready.
Is it your
to
birthday
learn.
today?
Saturday.
It's Saturday, right?
Who's joining us for the festivities? Everyone.
Well,
Just kidding.
first of all, the way you've got your birthday set up.
What
day? Where do I need to be in?
Charlie,
It's all about minimizing, reducing. Thank you so much. And if anyone has any other questions, feel free to reach out. It's just adam@breezybrands.com.
Me too. Photosynthesizing. Is it that much? Is that Damn. I spilled an entire glass of wine, red wine, on my rug in my bedroom. Post lunch, we're going to Honey Grove.
Yeah, no. I'm picking up one for Temmie and one for Alexis. Thank you. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Maybe today, so we can make sure it gets there before the event. What else doing? Yeah, I'm vlogging. I'm vlogging a day in my life. Hear the words.
Do you want that to live on the internet?
If it makes me some money, yeah.
Wow.
Shut your
Well,
mouth.
don't you go to Wharton, huh?
Shut your mouth.
Yes, please.
I want to see my ass.
You're sick, Janet. Alright, it's almost 4:30. Going to my VIPX orientation and welcome dinner. And it's in the Entrepreneurship Center, so let's go. Thanks. We're home. Oh. This is why half the time shit doesn't get done, because I've had my brain on working for the last 12 hours. I'm so tired, and I just decided I think I'm gonna take a bath and do a whole decompress, because I haven't taken a bath in a week. I've just really been nonstop. I've had something social all but one night this week, including tonight, and I mean this whole thing till 7. I don't usually have to do anything like that, but the TBD tonight is when the hockey teams get released. And so at Wharton, hockey is like a big social thing that you join and then you rush a team. It's like sorority recruitment, and then they tell you what team you're on in this big grand way, and then you're on your teams together, and then they compete in a hockey tournament. It's real ice hockey, guys, real ice hockey throughout this course of the school year. And so some people play and some people are just parents, which means they're just friends of the team, but they all have this they have their own jerseys, they only have their own names. It's a whole thing, okay? I don't give a rat's ass about hockey, and I never have, but all my friends are in it, and it's kind of a big social scene here. And so last week I went to their after party after they did their rush event, and tonight is when they all find out what teams they're on. And I have a bunch of second year friends who joined, and obviously it's a big thing for the first year, so I might go meet people out because it's going to be a big night. But I also have social events tomorrow night. My friend's hosting a party. Saturday day, it's my friend's brunch, and then Saturday night, it's my friend's karaoke birthday dinner. So I will be social the next few days. So depending on how I feel, I don't know if I'll go out, but I do kind of want to show you guys like what it's like. So we'll TBD on how that happens. But right now I'm about to take a bath. Oh my God, I'm tired. Woo! Oh, another little thing is like, I like feel so grateful that I was picked to be part of this cohort because it's like such a honor to be like recognized by the school as doing like a real business. But obviously, and I always have felt insecure about being an influencer and about being a creator because people don't take it seriously. And even when I'm expressing, like we collaborated with Rare Beauty by Celine, like I had to introduce myself to two like old white men who are a part of the Entrepreneurship Center today, and told them about my venture, and they just kind of like laugh at me. Like they literally like giggle a little bit, like, huh? Even when I say, and we collaborated with Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, nobody knows what that means. They don't realize Rare Beauty is a $2 billion company, and that it's like one of the only celebrity brands that is not defined by being a celebrity brand. And it's so fucking frustrating. And I know that this is just my life now. Like this is just my life now, where I'm gonna run into shit where there's gonna be people who are like, what? Especially at a finance school, especially at a school, like Penn is not only, like the big things Penn is known for are finance and healthcare. And so everyone in my like cohort is finance or healthcare. And I'm just not fucking into that. Like, I mean, it's not that I'm not into that. It's just not me. So having to explain myself to people who don't really get it is sort of my future, obviously, but it's also just kind of like, it doesn't mean it doesn't sting when someone's giggling in your face. Because I just feel like my whole life I've like chased like being respected by these people, and like I'm never gonna fully get that. I'm never gonna fully get that. I'm never gonna fully be respected by all those people, and I'm never gonna fully be respected by like just like whatever. Like I cannot let my deservingness or my worthiness or how I feel about my business come from these like old white men or even like the men in my class. Like I think I've always had that issue ever since like in college when I got into the Google APMM program, and I was like, that was a extremely prestigious and difficult program to get into. And I still felt bad because one of my guy friends was like, yeah, but it's marketing. And it's like, bro, that's why it's so important to be so comfortable and proud of who you are and what you're doing, because if you're not, then you can't get through those like hard moments. But the truth is, I didn't really want to be known for doing marketing. I wanted to be seen as smarter when I was in college. I didn't want to be doing marketing, but whatever. I didn't even like it anyway. But now it's like I'm doing my business. It's like you have to fully believe in it because people will laugh in your face. And so, rant over. Let me have some self-care, okay?